Hi guys, how are you doing? I'm Sergey from Russia and I try to improve my English with this YouTube channel. Today I want to tell you more about plugin from Pixel Film Studios. This plugin is called Brush Glow. With this plugin you can stroke objects in your video, you can stroke yourself and other objects, and it will be looking interesting and amazing maybe. And I think you can pay attention your viewers on that or this object in your video with this plugin. Okay, that's enough what I wanted to say before in introduction. So let's start. When you install this plugin, you get a new category in Titles and Generator sidebar. This category is called Pixel Film Studios FCPX Brush Glow, and in this category you get 5 new generators. And if you, for example, have the resolution of your project 4K, you should use 4K generator. If you have, as I have, the resolution of the project 1080, you should use this generator. But here we have an interesting name of generator. It is called Brush Glow Font. And this generator is for vertical resolution of project. It is for 1080 to 1920 resolution. So let's try to work with this plugin, with this generator. For example, I want to apply it here and I want to draw something and animate some lines in this position of playhead. I connect this generator here, then I want to show you some settings of this plugin. First of all, we should choose what mode we have to use. For example, we have here 2 modes, frame by frame and add 2 subsequent frames. Let's try this thing first. If you want for example, if you shoot your video, your clip with tripod and some things in your video don't move, don't change, you can draw in this mode. For example, I want to pay attention on this red thing and I draw here, and here. And from the position of playhead and to the end of this clip, this thing doesn't change. You can see. But before the position of playhead, we don't have this thing. Okay, but we don't have any animation when we play this clip, but I want to have some animation with this thing. What we can do? We can animate, for example, some settings of this thing. Let's try. For example, let's try to animate glow amount, and our lines will be animated. So I put the position of playhead here and I press here to add a keyframe. Then I move my playhead to the right and I change the glow amount to 0, for example. Then I move my playhead here and I change glow amount to 20. Then I put it here and glow amount to 0, and here glow amount to 20. And also I want to change, for example, prism amount from here. I put my playhead here, then I click here to add a keyframe to prism amount. Then I go here and change prism amount, for example, to 20 to 18. Then I go here, change prism amount here to 0, here to 20, and so on and so on. Then of course you can change all other parameters. And what animation we have now? Let's watch what we have. You can see we have this type of animation. So if you want to, for example, to copy this thing from this place to this place, you have to press Option button and move. Let's do that thing. First of all, you have to save canvas, and it's unusual in Final Cut, and I haven't ever seen this thing in other plugins, because in Final Cut we don't need to save anything, because Final Cut saves all our behaviors, all our motions, and the things that we do. But here we have to save canvas often, because if we quit Final Cut and then open this program again, if we don't save canvas, we wouldn't see any changes. Our work will disappear if we don't save canvas. So please hit this button as often as you can. Okay, I want, for example, to have this animation here, and I copy this clip with pressing Option button, and I move it here. And but sometimes, and just now it doesn't work. Sometimes the plugin copies this work to other copies, but sometimes it doesn't. As usual, when I copy the clip, all my work have to be copied. But just now I don't have any work here. This is one thing, and the other thing, when I put this clip in compound clip by pressing Option G and OK. One sec, we can wait some second, and I don't have here any work here. And when I ungroup the compound by pressing Command Shift G, I don't have here any of my work. It disappeared. Please pay attention on this thing, but sometimes it copies with all the work, with all my paintings. Let's see the other mode. It is frame by frame, and with this mode we can animate our lines, our paintings as cartoons. For example, you know, when the artist paint or draw something frame by frame, and you get an animation. Let's try to do something. I want to draw around this girl something. I put here the generator, then I try to change the color. For example, I want this color to be red, and from this position of playhead I draw here this thing, then I press right arrow button, I continue drawing here, then I press the right button to the right arrow and draw this thing, and I continue do that things. And I wanted to say that it is easier and more faster when you have, for example, your project with 25 or 30 frames per second. But if you have the project with 60 frames per second, it will be longer to draw, for example, 1 second of animation, because you have to draw every frame, and to draw only 1 second, you have to draw 60 frames. It's not easy, it's not fast. It's better if you have 25 or 30 frames per second. Okay, I think we got it. We have that we want. Let's see what we have. Doo-doo-doon. I think it's a great animation. Doo-doo-doon. Doo-doo-doon. Okay, that's great. Okay, let's continue. And before, I want to say, if you want to erase something, for example, you don't want this thing to be here, you have to go to the eraser controls. If you need, you can change the eraser radius, and when you press Command on your keyboard, and when you press Command, you can erase something here. And if you don't want the eraser to work so hard, you can decrease the opacity of eraser, and if you will erase here, the opacity will not be 100%, the opacity of eraser. And if you want to increase the feather of eraser, you can do that here. The next thing that I wanted to say, for example, you want to draw the things that you cannot draw. For example, the heart, the butterfly, other difficult things to draw. You can download the picture from Google, import that in Final Cut. If you want, you can animate it with position, with scale, and then you can draw, you can stroke on this picture with this plugin. I want to show you. I have this picture. I downloaded it from YouTube, and then I animated this with the position, and this heart moves from top to down. So then I go to the beginning of this clip by pressing Shift-I, go to the first frame of the selected clip, then I connect the generator here, and I will stroke this heart with brush on the first frame. Then I press the right arrow, and I will write it on the second frame. The third frame, fourth frame, and so on and so on. And of course, you will have the animation of your generator. Then you can delete this picture, or you can deactivate it by pressing V button, and you will have this animation. And there are a lot of settings here, but I think it will be more interesting, and it will be better if you will try that settings by yourself, because some things change color, some things change glow, some things change streaks, size, angles, and I think I don't need to tell you more about these things, because you should to try them by yourself to have that look of your lines that you wanted. But I want to say that you can there are most important settings here. Brush size. If you want to change the feather, you can change the feather of your strokes. I was saying about eraser controls, they are important. Brush color is important too, and I think other settings are not so important. And you can try them by yourself, and don't forget to hit the Save Canvas button to save your work. That was not so difficult. And one thing more. Excuse me, one thing more I have to tell you about. For example, you draw something here, and you want to draw other thing with another color. If you change the color here, your work changes now, and when you draw it will be the same color. But if you want the different color, to draw the different color, you should connect another generator here and change the color, and then right here with another color. Every generator is for different color, and I think it was important to say. But this plugin is easy to use. If you liked it, you can buy it from the Pixel Film Studios. So I hope you liked this video. If this is so, please hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and write the comments below. I read all the comments, and I will see you soon in the next video. Goodbye.